Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today, we're diving into the brilliant mind of C.S. Lewis, specifically the first book of his timeless classic, Mere Christianity. This section is called Right and Wrong as a Clue to the Meaning of the Universe, and it truly sets the stage for everything else. Lewis starts by asking us to think about something incredibly common: arguing. Have you ever found yourself in an argument? I mean, a real one, where you feel genuinely wronged? Think about the phrases we use. That's not fair. You promised. How would you like it if someone did that to you? When we say these things, we're not just saying, I don't like what you did. We're appealing to a standard we assume the other person should know and should follow. It's like an unspoken rule book we all inherently understand. Lewis calls this the law of human nature. It's not a law like gravity, you can choose to break it, but it's a law we feel ought to be obeyed. Now, some might say, isn't that just a herd instinct, like a desire to help or to look out for myself? Lewis says, not quite. Instincts are strong desires to act a certain way. But the moral law isn't an instinct itself. It's the thing that tells us which instinct we ought to follow when they clash. Imagine you see someone in trouble. You might have an instinct to help, but also an instinct to stay safe. The moral law is the voice that says, you should help, even if it's inconvenient or scary. Others might argue it's just a social convention, something society taught us. But if that were true, we couldn't honestly say one society's morality is better or worse than another. We all agree that, say, Nazi morality was horrific and the Golden Rule is good. We can only make such judgments if there's an actual objective standard above all societies. So, Lewis establishes two undeniable facts. One, we all deep down know this moral law. And two, we all just as certainly fail to keep it perfectly. We constantly make excuses for ourselves, but we're quick to condemn others for similar failings. Now, what does this tell us about the universe itself? If the universe were just a random collection of atoms, a material accident with no purpose, then ideas of right and wrong would just be figments of our imagination, like thinking a rock has a personality. Science can tell us how the universe works externally. It can describe gravity or electromagnetism, but it can't tell us why we have this internal sense of ought. Lewis argues that the existence of this moral law is a clue that suggests there's a mind, a power, a something or someone behind the universe that is deeply concerned with right and wrong. This isn't just an impersonal force, but something like a consciousness that has implanted this sense of right and wrong within us. It's not just a physical universe, it has a moral dimension. And that, Lewis concludes, leaves us in a rather interesting predicament. We are accountable to this powerful moral lawgiver, but we are also constantly failing to meet his standards. We know the rules, but we can't seem to play the game perfectly. This realization is where Lewis leaves us at the end of Book 1, setting the stage for what he'll discuss next, what Christians believe, and how we might just find a way out of this predicament. Join me next time as we explore Book 2,